Soul Garden.
Hello, Your Honor, and welcome back to Soul Horoscopes Weekly Edition. I'm your host to the universe, Christopher Witecki. And pardon my little hiatus there. It was kind of forced by the universe. The sun hit Jupiter and I went down. Found myself in the hospital for 2 weeks, but I popped back up. Thank you so much to those who wrote me letters, who posted on Facebook, who sent love, who prayed, those in the prayer group who sent me energy. I felt it. So thank you so much, and thanks for those who are in GA and supported us financially while we were kept going. No one lost a text, by the way. We were amazing in that sense, but thank you for not, leaving. I so thank you. It really worked. Now, where are we? I got so much to catch you up with. As we were in the last 4 weeks, the sun has moved through Gemini. And for Librans, this is actually the kickoff of a fascinating year, if you will, where you'll be expanding life's purpose, okay? I know as a Libra, you think you got a lot of purpose. But the truth is everyone's purpose gets expanded and richer every 12 years, and you have reached your 12-year cycle. Makes a lot of sense. Just as you were about to graduate the Saturn in Libra transit by your birthday, boom, the universe is like, and let's give them new meaning and purpose before we kick them out back into society, right? Universe has perfect, beautiful timing that way. Now, I have the Act 3 videos coming out here shortly where I'll be getting really deep on this, but basically, the last month was an introduction to where you are ignorant, where you need to expand belief structure, where you need to go back to school, where your beliefs are not helping you anymore. Perhaps you have realized to shed off some parent beliefs that you just adopted or subscribed to subconsciously as a child. We all subscribe to our parents' beliefs without thinking, and then as adults are like, what the hell? Right? We get rid of it as we become aware of it. And you'll be doing a lot more of that cleansing. In fact, no matter how difficult the last 30 days were, we're just getting started. So on Wednesday, the sun is actually at 29 degrees. That is the tested degree, as they always say. It is the final degree where the devil is kind of tempting us back. What's the devil? Our mind, pulling us back into the old way of thinking. In your case, the old beliefs. It could literally be the church knocking on your door, asking where you've been for the last 4 weeks. Whatever it is, just feel what is right and move forward. That'll be my advice to anyone in GA on Wednesday. I'll be texting like crazy. Move forward, step forward, let's do it, keep going, don't worry. That is what you have to do. And as the moon, really what's happening is the sun is crossing what we call your midheaven. And what this means is you are being tested as to follow the right path or not. So if you're on a fork on that particular time on Wednesday, oh God, this is where the hero needs to stick to the right path, because right now you are setting the tone for the next transit, all right? Now, moon is in Cancer this whole time as you're being tested, and Cancer is emotions, Cancer is your career. So it might be career legacy that's triggering you to have faith in your meaning and purpose or not. You might be tested on your morals at work, okay? But I gotta tell you, it ain't about work. It is about your beliefs in yourself and what you believe in on Wednesday. On Thursday, it's about work. On Thursday, we're at 0 degrees, and I always say 0 means 0. That means we're in the no man's land, the twilight zone, between two states of awareness. It'll be a pretty cloudy day, but the sun will be on your midheaven, and this will be kind of the moment where you hear the bell tolling for it is time for you to move forward on what you're here to do, okay? So if you've been putting off career and putting off a lot of things, you'll feel this draw to get your astro in gear. Now, Cancer energy is the energy Librans use to manifest in their career legacy. So when it comes to where your career goes, this is why Librans look a little flaky in their career plans, because they're winging it by how they feel. Now, that's a good thing when you're out doing truth and justice for the world. The only bad thing is your emotions themselves need their own maturity. They need their own management. So if you're poor at managing your own emotions, your career is a mess as a Libran. If you're good at managing emotions, your career can be clean. And you can use that emotional awareness to sniff out and use that as a hyperpower that other people don't use. I mean, at the end of the day, everything as far as power on the planet comes down to how people feel, all right? So how you feel is what this is about. On Thursday, you are feeling how you feel about career legacy, and things are starting to shift. Then we come to Friday. On Friday, things actually feel pretty good. Lots of reasons. One, the moon moves well into Leo, so your emotions will be less about career, more about reputation, friendship, and whatnot. It'll be more about being out with your friends. I encourage you to go out and go in your context and feel like the center of attention as a recharge. The sun will be 1 degree, and the question really for Librans is, when it comes to career, when it comes to legacy, when it comes to what you do on the planet, is self-love in the equation? So the reason why you go into politics, or the reason why you go do anything, is because you love yourself first, and you love you, so you're going to do what you love. A lot of Librans are not functioning with the self-love initiative or intention in their career strategy. It's all for the world, it's all for everyone. And you know what? That is great and inevitable if you're a Libran, but if you don't have the structure of self-love at the core, you're doing it because you love it and it's quite selfish. If you have that down, you will be in power. So Friday is a real test as to where you are at that, and you might feel like you have egg on your face. You might be realizing these things in public, at a meeting, etc., because the moon will be in Leo. On Saturday, things really do perk up in a nice way. Why? Well, Venus goes direct. Venus has been retrograde the entire time I've been off the air. That was forcing everyone to go within to find out how to map to their inner self. So the universe, when you were looking for meaning and purpose, nobody was giving you any clues. You had to go within. You had to go within, okay? Venus retrograde is what forces us to go within. We get no help from the outer world. And the truth is, if you understand the nature of reality, you understand that the more powerful relationship you have to yourself sets up the same potential in the outer world. A lot of people don't have close relationships in the world because they're not close to themselves. You wouldn't know close if it hit you on the head. Where do you learn it? From yourself. So the retrograde Venus forces us back into ourself for a good period of time, where we remember our resources. Now that it moves direct, now the world will begin to reflect this meaning and purpose. Symbols, metaphors, dreams, coyotes, whatever, visions of animals coming to you in dreams. It all starts to happen more with Venus direct, and it means you'll begin to receive knowledge or information you didn't have because it's transiting your solar 9th house. That feels good. Now the moon is ruling the planet, and the moon is in Leo, so if you're dealing with public stuff on Saturday, the Venus direct is screwing with everyone's sensitivity, but you might be blaming it on friends or public or whatever. That's just because your emotional antenna is focused there on Saturday. On Sunday, moon's still in that sector, so Sunday's a sunny day. Jupiter rules the day. I think it'll be feeling pretty good, actually. Jupiter puts a nice rainbow shine. It's kind of a setup to fall, because right coming after it is Uranus, and Jupiter's like, everything's fine, and then we're like, boom, Uranus. And sometimes it's a setup. Sometimes we need the setup. Jupiter's not very much fun. I have a whole other Jupiter topic now that Jupiter hit my sun. I went to the hospital. But the point is that you'll be feeling it, and really what you want to do on Sunday, if you can do some soul work, you're trying to explore where you're not being true to yourself emotionally, okay? You might want to do or focus on career stuff, but that is inevitable. We're going to get to that by the end of the transit. It really is, do you pay attention to yourself emotionally, yes or no? Because when Uranus rules on Monday through Tuesday, wherever you don't pay attention to yourself may backfire on you. That's no fun. So do the work and figure out where the holes might be on Sunday. Of course, I would text those who are watched over. By Sunday night, you're definitely cloudy. You want to be home alone. The moon moving into Virgo is going to be shifting into your subconscious, and so you'll be definitely not feeling public by the end of Sunday. All right, Your Honor, it's such a pleasure to be of soul service. That's all I have for now. I plan to be back on Monday. Let's all hope. Your prayers will point that out. I'm sure I will. I'm just kidding you. But until then, live, love, be.